There's a reason it never sat right with you. And no, you weren't imagining it. Deep down you knew the truth, she was never really into you. And today I'm going to break down exactly how to recognize the signs before you waste another ounce of your time, money, or energy on the wrong woman. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the subtle but brutal truths about women who claim they're interested but never actually were. I'll walk you through the red flags most men overlook and show you exactly what to pay attention to so you don't end up getting strung along again. If you've ever been ghosted, breadcrumbed, or left spinning in confusion, consider this your wake-up call. By the end of this, you'll know how to spot the difference between genuine interest and empty words. Let's get into it. Number 1. Her words never line up with her actions. Let's get one thing clear. If her actions don't match what she says, then her words don't mean a thing. She'll tell you, "I really like you," but then cancel plans at the last minute. She'll say, "I miss you," yet somehow you haven't seen her in weeks. She'll drop, "We should hang out soon," but you're always the one chasing, following up, and trying to make it actually happen. That's not affection, it's verbal wallpaper. It looks nice, it feels nice, but it's only there to keep you emotionally hooked without her ever having to show up in reality. Think about it. If she were chasing her dream job, would she let being too busy stop her from showing up to the interview? Of course not. So why is she suddenly powerless when it comes to showing up for you? The truth is simple. When she wants it, she makes time. When she doesn't, she makes excuses. A woman who's genuinely interested won't leave you hanging. She won't keep you guessing. She'll follow through. She'll follow up. She'll find ways to see you, not dodge them. But when she's not truly invested, she'll toss you just enough crumbs, an occasional compliment, a "work is crazy right now," or a vague "soon." Just enough to soften the rejection and keep you around as an emotional placeholder until someone else gets her full attention. So stop being blinded by pretty words. Stop clinging to the maybes and the soon. Judge her by what she does, because actions never lie. If she's into you, she'll create opportunities. If she's not, she'll create obstacles. And once you see that clearly, you'll stop wasting energy on promises that were never meant to be kept. Number 2, she never tries to initiate anything. Let's talk about effort, or more accurately, the lack of it. If you're always the one texting first, always the one planning the dates, always the one carrying the conversation, then let's call it what it is. You're not in a relationship, you're putting on a performance. And the sad part? She's not even applauding. A woman who's genuinely interested won't sit back and let you do all the emotional heavy lifting. She'll want to engage. She'll want to reach out, to talk, to spend time with you. She'll show curiosity, she'll show excitement, she'll show initiative. But when she's not invested, her energy turns passive. She becomes reactive, not proactive. She'll reply to your messages, sure, but she'll never be the one to start them. She'll let you chase because that chase feeds her ego, but she has zero intention of meeting you halfway. Ask yourself this: if you stopped reaching out for 3 days straight, would she check in on you, or would she just keep scrolling through her life like you never existed? If the answer is silence, then you've got your answer. She was never really interested. She was just using your attention to pass the time. And here's the truth: just because she replies doesn't mean she cares. Some women keep men around like background apps. Open, running quietly, they're only to give them validation when they feel like clicking. But a woman who truly values you will never leave you guessing. She'll mirror your effort. She'll meet you in the middle. Even shy women, even reserved ones, will find subtle ways to show they care when they're genuinely drawn to you. Because when a woman is really into you, she's not just reacting, she's investing. So stop wasting energy chasing women who only respond, and start respecting the ones who reach out, who initiate, who make it clear that they want you in their world as much as you want them in yours. If you are finding value in this content, then support this channel. Like, subscribe, and share. Not just for me, but for the thousands of other men out there. Let's continue. Number 3, she avoids emotional depth. If every conversation feels like you're stuck skimming the surface of a kiddie pool, that's not by accident. it's because she has zero intention of diving deeper with you. Notice the pattern. She doesn't ask about your past. She doesn't care what drives you. She never circles back to the things that actually matter. Instead, you get quick LOLs and empty haha responses, but the moment things get real, she vanishes emotionally. You open up about your struggles, your family, your ambitions, and her reply is something shallow like, "Oh, that's tough," followed by radio silence. No curiosity, no follow-up, no emotional reciprocity. And here's why: it's not that she's incapable of depth. She's just not interested in that depth with you. Think about it. When was the last time you left a conversation with her feeling truly seen? Feeling like she understood you? Or did you walk away feeling like a side character in her story, just another name in her group chat she keeps around for convenience? That's the giveaway. Shallow conversations equal shallow investment. And shallow investment equals she was never really into you. Because here's the truth: when a woman is genuinely drawn to a man, she wants to peel back the layers. She wants to know how you think, what keeps you awake at night, what sparks fire in your soul. She's not just interested in your Spotify playlist or the memes you send, she's hungry for the deeper connection. But when she's not truly invested, she keeps it surface level on purpose. Why? Because she knows the deeper she goes, the more attached you'll get. And she doesn't want that responsibility. Look at the last 5 conversations you had with her. Did you feel understood? Or did you feel like she was just keeping you entertained enough not to disappear? If she can talk for hours with her best friend but suddenly has nothing to say to you after a simple, "How was your day?" that's not her being mysterious. That's her being emotionally unavailable to you. And if this truth is hitting home, let me know. Drop a fire emoji in the comments so I know you're catching the message. Number 4, her compliments feel vague or strategic. Let's talk about compliments, because here's the truth: not all praise carries the same weight. When a woman is genuinely into you, her compliments have depth. They're specific, emotional, layered. She says things like, "I love how you always make me feel safe," or "the way you think challenges me in the best way," or "you inspire me every time we talk." That's real interest. That's her seeing you, not just your face or your polite gestures. But when she's not really invested, her compliments sound like they were copy-pasted from a polite rejection script. "You're nice. You're sweet. You're such a good guy." Let me translate. Nice guy, in woman speak, often means, "I'm not attracted to you, but I don't want to feel bad about saying it." That's not admiration. That's deflection. It's her way of softening the blow while keeping you around as emotional backup. Ask yourself, are her compliments making you feel seen, or are they managing your emotions so she doesn't have to tell you the truth? Because there's a huge difference between genuine admiration and emotional damage control. One lifts you up, the other strings you along. See, when a woman is truly drawn to you, her praise cuts deeper than surface-level niceties. She notices the way you carry yourself. She appreciates your values, your humor, your presence. Her compliments aren't filler words. They're reflections of how much she actually respects and desires you. But when the words stay shallow and repetitive, it's not because she doesn't know how to compliment, it's because she doesn't feel the spark. The truth is simple: if she really values you, her compliments hit different. They're thoughtful. They're intentional. They're meaningful. But if all you're getting is the vague good guy treatment, then you're not being seen, you're being managed. And my friend, you deserve more than that. Number 5. She flirts with other men right in your presence. Let's call this what it is. If she's giving other men attention while standing next to you, that's not friendliness, that's disrespect. The exaggerated laugh at another guy's jokes, the casual touch on his arm, the playful batting of lashes, it's not innocent. It's a performance. And the ugly truth? She's showing you where you really stand, nowhere important. A woman who truly respects you does not advertise herself to other men when you're right there beside her. Let me repeat that: respectful women don't showcase themselves to the crowd while standing next to the man they've chosen. When she does it, she's telling you exactly what's going on. You don't hold a real position in my life. I'm still keeping my options open. Ask yourself, if her dream guy walked into the room, would she act the same way? Would she be laughing, touching, and just being nice? Of course not. Because when a woman wants and respects you, her energy reflects loyalty. Even when you're not around, she moves like she's already chosen. But when she's flirting in your face, it's not a slip-up. It's a neon billboard screaming, "You're not the one." Understand this. Women who are genuinely invested will protect your ego, not put it in the line of fire. They won't do things that make you question your value or your place in their life. They'll go out of their way to make you feel secure, not leave you competing for their attention like you're some background option. And the moment you find yourself fighting for her focus while standing right beside her, you're not her man. You're her placeholder. Bottom line, flirting in your presence isn't a mistake, it's a message. She's showing you without words, I don't see you as the man I want. I see you as the man I'll settle for until someone better comes along. And if you stay after she shows you that, you're teaching her exactly how little she needs to respect you. And trust me, once you teach her that, the game is already over. Number 6, she only reaches out when she's in need. Let's be real, if the only time she hits you up is when she's hungry, lonely, stranded, broke, or bored, then you're not her man. You're her emotional handyman. You're not a priority, you're a convenience. Think about her pattern. She disappears for days. No texts. No calls. Nothing but silence. Then suddenly, like clockwork, she reappears. This time she's got a flat tire. Or she just had an argument with the guy she really wanted. Or maybe it's a lonely Friday night, and she doesn't want to sit with her thoughts. So what does she send? Hey stranger. Or the classic, I was just thinking about you. But let's not lie to ourselves, she wasn't thinking about you. She was thinking about what you could do for her. Ask yourself this, does she want you or does she just want the service you provide? Because there's a huge difference between being chosen and being used. A woman who values you will reach out just to hear your voice, just to share her world, just to connect. A woman who doesn't will treat you like a human vending machine. Press a button, get what she wants, and disappear until the next craving. And the worst part? You've probably mistaken her neediness for attraction. But neediness is not desire. Just because she needs you doesn't mean she wants you. If she only pops up when she's in distress, or when something benefits her, you're not in a relationship, you're a band-aid. You're her emotional Uber, her personal therapist, her in case of emergency glass she breaks when no one else is around. Ask yourself, does she ever text first just to check on you? Does she ask how your day went without an agenda? Does she reach out when she doesn't need anything at all? If the answer is no, then what you've got isn't love, and it isn't even attraction. It's selfishness. Pure and simple. And here's the truth, some women are masters of this game. They know exactly what to say to keep you hooked. But behind the sweet words is manipulation. And once you see through it, her body language, her energy, her silence will tell you what her words never did. She was never really there for you. Number 7, her body tends to drift from you. Want to know the surest way to tell if a woman was never really into you? Don't listen to her mouth, watch her body. Because words can be dressed up, delayed, or sugar-coated. But her body? That's where the truth leaks out. She may say, I'm just taking things slow, but her body is already giving you the final verdict. Here's what it looks like. You lean in, she subtly pulls away. You reach for her hand, suddenly she needs to check her phone. You slide closer, her arms fold across her chest. You go in for a hug, and you get the dreaded side pat. You know the one. Every time you're around, it feels like you're trying to connect with someone who's mentally already halfway out the door, checking her internal clock, waiting for her exit. If you feel like a burden in her presence, you probably are. Think about the difference. When a woman is truly into you, her body leans in, not away. She mirrors your movement. She finds reasons to touch you, brushing your arm, leaning close, lingering when she doesn't have to. Her eyes light up when you enter the room. Her voice shifts when she greets you. Her energy pulls you in and you don't have to guess. But when she's not invested, her energy turns cold, stiff, closed. She doesn't invite you in, she simply tolerates you. And here's the trap most men fall into. You assume that because she agreed to hang out, or because she answered your text, or because she hasn't flat out rejected you, that you're making progress. You're not. You're just being pacified. You're being kept in the maybe zone to soften the blow. Let's wrap this up. When a woman is into you, you'll know. There's no decoding. No breadcrumb chasing. No walking away confused. When it's real, you feel safe, wanted, grounded. When it's fake, you feel uncertain, awkward, lost. And here's the truth you need to remember. Confusion is always clarity in disguise. If this resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and keep tuning in for more Stoic insight. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.